In my hands is the Sofabaton X1 Smart Remote. I've been using the Harmony system for quite a long time, maybe 10 plus years, the hub system, and I'm finding it to becoming less and less reliable over time. And one of the issues I'm dealing with is I have a JMGO N1 projector which runs on Bluetooth, and this remote, or my Harmony remote, won't allow me to control anything with Bluetooth. So I still have to go in, use another remote to turn on the projector whenever I'm wanting to start an activity, whether it's playing Xbox, watching TV, etc., etc. So I was doing some sort of sleuthing around and discovered the X1 Smart Remote. One of the things, besides I think it looks aesthetically pleasing, that I liked about it was the fact that it actually allows you to control Bluetooth remotes as well. So this would literally solve my problems completely should it work. So stick around. All right, so let's start by unpackaging this remote, and then we'll head downstairs into the home theater room and actually give this thing a setup and see how it works. So I'm going to just open up the packaging. I know these unboxings, everybody does them. You've seen them a million times before. But still kind of nice to see what's in the packaging. So, of course, you have the box. It talks about that it's an X1. It shows that you can get the app itself because it does work on the Sofabaton app, which is available on both Apple and Android. It says compatible with 50,000 plus devices. Actually, that's 500,000 plus devices, so quite a few. All in one, customized activity, hub, mobile app, infrared/Bluetooth control, IR blaster, which you'd hope it has, because otherwise it would be kind of pointless, and 60 days working time off of the, I think it's 1,050 milliamp battery that's built in, and it charges via Bluetooth, by the way. All right, so let's get this open. Of course, I always have challenges when it comes to getting this. Wow, this is very tight, as a matter of fact. So, what's the first thing we see? The remote control, or the manual, pardon me. So there's your manual. Here's the remote. Now, you're presented with the remote right off the bat, and I really got to tell you, I know it's only a remote control. I know it's a very simple thing, but the reality is this is a really nice looking remote control. I personally loved how the Harmony felt. It was nice and slim. It was all matte finish, so there wasn't a lot of fingerprints, etc. This has got a little bit of sharp or black plastic, as well as the OLED screen. But as far as just how it looks, I think it looks great. Just by feeling the buttons, all soft with that rubbery kind of feeling, except obviously for the direction pad. Even the middle button is a little bit soft and rubbery. This was one thing that I have seen a few reviews on, and they've been talking about how nice the directional mouse or roller click ball feels. And I gotta say, it's actually a very satisfying roll and click. It feels very sturdy and solid. Yeah, so overall first impressions of the actual remote, right up there, if not actually a little nicer than the old Harmony that I had. So good job, Sofabaton. Inside, besides the little bit of the quick setup guide here, the next thing is you have battery, or plug-in, pardon me, for the USB. You have two USB-C cords, which may come in handy. But you also have something that I thought was really cool, is two sets of infrared extenders. What's cool about this is one plug has a single extender, one plug has two. So you actually can do three separate infrared extenders from this hub using the supplied cables instead of having to go to some particular online seller and buy those. So that's really great. Good job, Sofabaton, really love that. The last thing in the box is the hub itself. So let me get this thing open here. And again, besides all this plastic, let's get this off. Let's see if I can figure this out. There you go. So this thing is going to be an absolute fingerprint magnet. So, Sofabaton hub. Again, you know, it's a plastic hub. There's not much to it. You have your two jacks at the back for plugging in your infrared extender. You have your USB-C and your button for setting up Bluetooth, etc. And then on front, you've got the little indicator button so that you know it's working. And then, of course, just the top of the hub, which is where the infrared sensor is for being able to learn the remote. So this remote will also take a remote that you may not have in its built-in app library, remote library, and allow you to build one if for some reason there isn't one there. So nice feature nonetheless. So as far as the unboxing, the opening, the initial impressions, let's get this thing off because I guess I'm gonna do that eventually anyways, but I will stick that somewhere safe. It's pretty nice. Like I said, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with how it looks, the feel, everything about it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go downstairs and actually get it set up and see how it goes. All right, welcome back everybody. Let's start the setup for the hub. I've set up the hub over in the corner where I'm going to have it in the front of my home theater room, and now it should be blinking and ready to set up. So I'm going to go into the phone and go to Smart Home, Sofabaton, and we're going to look for the X series, set up new hub. Connect, it's connected, so let's go next. The blue hub is blinking, sure. And there it is, it's found it, so let's go there. So I guess it's looking for a Wi-Fi connect, so I'm going to, of course, just get that set up right now. Make sure that that's working, which it looks like it is. Confirming Wi-Fi connection. Confirming node association. All confirmed, so that is confirmed. And let's go back and see if we're okay, connected to a hub. There we go. I see the green light is now on the hub, so we can save this. And now, so one of the reasons why I purchased this remote was to be able to control my JMGO N1. So I want to add a device, and I want to see if it's in here. So let's go JMGO. And let's see. So let's go other. Let's go name. We're going to say JMGO N1. JMGO N1. And we will use projector if there is such a thing. That looks pretty close to projector. Complete. The code is base is downloading. Please make sure your Wi-Fi remains connected. So we're going to keep an eye on this and see how it works. And obviously all the other standard setups as far as Bluetooth remotes and that sort of thing is pretty straightforward. So I won't go through all the steps. Really what I wanted to do was to see if this thing was going to control my N1. At the end of the day, if it does, fantastic, super happy. If it doesn't, it's going back. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that it will actually control it. So, okay, so use the original remote to control the paired device with, okay. So So I just realized that there's a firmware update, so I'm just doing that right now, hoping that with the update, JMGO will be added into their library of devices. So we will see. So firmware is being updated, update successful. So let's go to connect. It seems to be that it's there. Starting the connect. Okay, save. Okay, so I have got it to the point where it seems to recognize the JMGO remote. So I am going to, just for shits and giggles, hit the power button and see what happens. Right now my projector is on, so let's hit power. Oh, I must have missed it. Power button, projector is off. So the absolute great news is that this remote seems to control the JMGO N1 projector, and it's come right back on. Absolutely, back button, everything is working as planned. Now, of course, as I said, I'm just charging the remote right now. Okay, so I did get it to recognize the JMGO N1, or at least it's connected to it. So I'm going to go in and actually try the power button right now and see if this actually works. So power, absolutely, it has turned off the N1. So that is fantastic news. I'm so glad to hear that it's actually working. As I said earlier, I'm charging up the remote, which is why I don't have it in my hands at this point. We're just running off of the app itself. Let's just use a couple of back buttons here, up and down. It's all working. So that is great news. Now, I'm really excited to find, the one thing about using my Harmony remote, again, great remote control, absolutely loved it. But I hated the fact that it was really only 3/4 of the way. In other words, I would hit watch TV, for example, and everything would turn on except for the projector. I'd have to go in and actually set up that projector. So the idea of not having to do that anymore is fantastic. As far as the setup goes, it's pretty straightforward. Let's just go in and add something. Let's do oh, I don't know, let's do Apple TV. So let's go add a device. Going to Apple. There it is. Apple TV. 4K. Not sure that makes a difference. Okay, let's go home. Menu, perfect. Next. Is there a different icon? I'm surprised there's not an Apple. There is an Apple. Okay, complete. Code base is downloading. And now we'll add my receiver. So let's go add a device. This would be infrared. Searching. Marantz. And we're looking for an SR6015. Which there may or may not be. There it is. So let's go power on. And that's working. So let's turn that off. Let's go next. And we'll stick with that. Okay, so that code base is being downloaded. And last but not least, let's see, I need the receiver, I need the Apple TV, and I need I also have to input the Vertex 2 HD Fury Vertex 2. So let's see whether or not that comes up under Internet or if that comes up under Wi-Fi. Complete. Let's go and try infrared. So let's go here and let's go HD Fury. There it is. And Vertex 2. There it is. what I'm looking for is, there we go, there's the 3s. Okay, so let's change to, well, let's go to 1 and see if it actually changes it. I have to have my remote for, I've got to go to input. Okay, so right now we're on 1, so what about input 2, which should give me TV, and that looks like that's good to go. And we're going to use I don't know, we'll use this for the icon. Okay, so as this downloads, we are going to now create an activity. So let's go add an activity, and we're going to add the JMGO N1, the Apple, the Marantz, and the HD Fury. Complete. Let's go next. Open Marantz. Okay. There you go. Select the remote. So in this case, I think I want the Marantz for volume. Which device should the other remote's buttons control besides volume? So yeah, Apple, and let's go Apple TV. We'll go back to Apple, complete. And as it sets it up, success, let's run this activity. Turning on the receiver. And everything is working. So that is great. So this is obviously working. It's doing what it's supposed to. Very happy to hear that. Yeah, guys, great remote. Super nice functionability, actually pretty darn good software. I had read a couple of things, heard a couple of things on a few videos that the software wasn't great. Not bad at all. A great experience, really, in my opinion. Sofabaton, good job. Your Sofabaton X1 Smart Remote really is a nice product. Again, everything feels great in the hands. The hub works great, the remote works great, the software works fantastic. It's the first universal remote that's allowed me to control my JMGO N1 projector. Can't beat that. So yeah, great job, guys. So a quick video of the screen setup, just to show you how to pre-program the activity, to how to get the JMGO to move to the HDMI 1 input. So when I actually go in to the screen, I head over to the Sofabaton setup. It automatically moves me to the X1 hub. I've then gone into the action setting, just choosing TV as an example. It went to turn on the TV, ironically enough, which it did. You go into edit, you go into startup settings, add a command, and you just basically go and build the JMGO arrow up, arrow up, arrow right, arrow right, arrow right, arrow right. Enter, enter, and what ends up happening is you have the JMGO turning on, going up from the home page, that's the 2 up, and then the 4 over gets you to the input, where you hit enter, that gets you in, and then that moves you to HDMI 1, you hit enter again, and boom, your projector is running on HDMI, and of course, the setup that you've chosen. So I just went through and did that for TV. I went and did that for Apple TV. I went in there and did that for Xbox. So now my kids, when they come home, basically can hit Xbox. It'll actually turn on the JMGO N1 and set it up to the to that HDMI 1 input for them to watch a game. So anyways, a great feature. eliminates all the problems. And as I said in previously in my video, real nice to not have to worry about having a bunch of different remotes where one that actually works and controls Bluetooth. Guys, if you like my videos, again, I say it every single time, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. If you like my videos and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I appreciate that. Click the like button and comments. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know how I can improve and make it better. Or if you have any specific questions in regards to the Sofabaton X1 Smart Remote, which I absolutely love. Thanks so much for your time today. Thanks for the subscription, the click on the like, and notification on the bell as well. You guys are the best. Thanks again for your time. Take care.